talking about as well, we're here to talk about the game at Celtic Park as well. You've talked there about the differences in the pitch. You know, with the women's game, you're playing on lots of different types of surfaces and pitches. It was playing at Celtic Park last time against Rangers. That seemed to really suit the team that you had at the time. Do you think that's going to be the same again for this Celtic side?
I think the way we like to play, attacking, fast, expansive football. We play with maximal width. Obviously, the wider, the more space we have and the more opportunities we got, especially for this, we like to play through balls and make, creative runs, etc. So the bigger the pitch, the better for us. Especially because we average more possession than our opponents this season. So we got more opportunity to hurt them. Of course, have possession doesn't mean getting points in games. But yeah, I think big surface we might lose, but we always play better football in big surfaces. So it's something that will suit us. A good surface as well, not only a big surface, but a good surface as well help us a lot because we obviously, as everyone knows, we like to keep the ball on the deck.
And you must be very excited at the chance to play at Celtic Park with fans in the stadium this time.
I am extremely excited. I've been many times watching the main game, supporting our men's side. The atmosphere has been incredible, especially the last Glasgow derby. It's something I could never imagine was like that. It was amazing. I am a little bit sad that our female players didn't have the opportunity to experience anything like that, because that's something I think is one of the biggest strengths of this football club, how amazing and noisy the fans are, how amazing is the stadium. So I would love, I know Celtic fans like a challenge. We are history makers, men's side, women's side. We did last year, we are going to do this year. And why not beat the record crowd of any women team, which I think is Scotland, 17,500. I know Celtic fans like a challenge, so I challenge them to beat that crowd record and to make here an atmosphere. It also helps our recruitment when they see this atmosphere. Every good female player would like to play for us. So we really need their help, and I think we will have it.
Just finally, then, for me, you just mentioned you've been at Celtic Park for the men's games, and I know that the women's team, have that opportunity to be at those games as well. Do you think we'll see any of the men's first team at the women's game at Celtic Park?
I hope so. They are all invited. they all got my blessing to come and support us. To be fair, in the main game, we always got most of the team there supporting them as well. So it would be nice to see their faces, but obviously they got a busy schedule. So we understand if we don't see.
If you was going to pitch to, obviously Celtic season ticket holders can get into the match for free. If you was going to pitch to season ticket holders who might have not watched the women's game or don't know too much about the women's team, what would you say to them to get them along to that occasion at the end of the month?
I say, everyone who supports Celtic, one of the reasons they support Celtic, apart from history, tradition, etc., is, they love good football, good attacking, football, aggressive. I think the women's side, obviously the women's game is slightly different in terms of, physicality of the women, the size of the goalkeeper and the size of the goal is the same. So there are some physical differences, but, we try to play the same attractive football, attacking, exciting football, and we wear the hoops. And when you wear the hoops, every fan that support the hoops, it doesn't matter, B team, A teams, women, men, is the hoops, is your club, and you want them to do well. So yeah, I will say come and support us. I know people that has come sometimes for the first time. We got the feedback that they absolutely love it and they normally come back, but obviously we know at this moment in time we are in a place where it's not very easy to get access, especially on Sunday. So we don't have the crowd that we would love to have, but this is here, it's at home, it's at Paradise, and it's a great opportunity to have an amazing day for fans, for players, hopefully with a great result. My parents are coming as well, so I want them to have an amazing atmosphere that they can come back to Spain and be proud.
That's amazing that they're coming over for that. Would you? I guess it's been well talked about, the fact that Celtic are playing out in Airdrie and not in the heart of Glasgow, and as you mentioned, that transport links can't be that easy for fans. Is it something that the club are actively looking into so you can get that next generation of fans coming along a lot more easier?
100%. For me, for everyone, football is about the fans. It's about creating something, creating a product that everyone loves, that everyone is excited about. So we need the fans. As simple as that. Without the fans, football is nothing really. So we try to make it easy for them, to make them excited, and obviously we know transport is an issue, so we are working towards it. So hopefully soon we will have alternatives in terms of whatever the club, the experts decide. But yeah, we have spotted that we need more fans, and it's a product. Women game in general is a product that is growing. People are getting very excited about that, and we have to help them to get to games.
Fran, the best performance of your team this season was in the League Cup final at Firhill. Team were outstanding, dominant from start to finish. 1-0 didn't justify the performance that day. We were wonderful. Do you think there's any relation between the fact that you had 3,500 Celtic fans there and the team playing so well?
It definitely helped. That game was very, very special. At times where it wasn't very flat, to be fair, because we were, from the first minute, we were very switch on and very aggressive. We didn't give them any time on the ball. But at times that you thought maybe it got a little bit more flat, the fans lift the team. And it was very, very clear. The noise, it was fantastic. So yeah, definitely it make a very big difference. As well, that pitch, the surface wasn't the best, but it was at that day, but it was very big, and that helped us. Yeah, I got great memories from that game. In terms of crowd, the passion, all the young girls with the face painted and the mascots and everything. It was a fantastic day for women football in general, but of course for Celtic, because we end up winning the cup. So yeah, hopefully we can see the same type of game, exciting, and hopefully as dominant, and hopefully with 3 points. But it's going to be difficult because it's different pitch and they are in a very good form.
Yeah, Hibs, we played them in the semi-final out at Forth Bank, and it was a very competitive game. They scored a lovely goal to take the lead. Team fought back 1-2-1, but I mean, it was a really competitive game and two really good teams.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why we pick the Hibs game to play here at home. There are a top opponent. It's an even game that could go either way. And obviously we are thinking with the support of our fans that will make the difference in us getting the 3 points at the end, and that could be, let's see how it goes from here till then, but that could be a crucial 3 points. So obviously it could be a perfect day. So that's definitely, as you say, they're a very good side, and last time we played them we dropped 2 points. It was a draw at the end, so never easy.
I was looking at the quarter-final draw for the Scottish Cup. It was completed the other day. Stirling University got through, and I was thinking that the winner's going to come between Glasgow City, Hibs and Celtic, and they'll be the three favourites, if you like. So this could actually be a dress rehearsal for the Scottish Cup final.
There is a cup. It's a cup, and in a cup anything can happen. The underdogs has won cups before, and they will carry on winning in history cups before. We got as well Hearts. We got Partick Thistle. So we got teams that they can in a one game off they can beat any team. So yeah, we need to just try to play as good as we played last week against Aberdeen. The next time we face them in the quarterfinals, and try to hopefully get into the next round of the cup. But for the moment, it's very important for us to, we got a massive game on Sunday, and right now, obviously, it's difficult not to get excited about the Celtic Park game, because we think every day about that. So that's very, very exciting for us, especially because it's going to be first time, hopefully, against many thousands of fans. But yeah, it's very important that we focus on Sunday, because it's a massive 3 points for us.
If we can convince enough Celtic fans to come along, Fran, will you promise to wear your jacket?
If we beat the crowd record, I promise I will wear the jacket. Yep, that's a deal.
A deal then. Thank you.
No problem.